Hey guys, I just ranked a Google Business Profile in 6 weeks. And I took this Google Business Profile from a position 20 in the maps, as you can see here, to a position 1. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I did it. My name is Jesper Nissen, and I'm the owner and founder of YACSS, the leading platform to create cloud links, and Schema Writer, the leading platform to create schema markup. I've been doing local SEO for many years, but in the recent years, I've been focusing more and more on maps rankings. And the reason for this is that I developed YACSS, and inside of YACSS, it's possible to create these cloud stacks. And now we also have these Google stacks and Google properties that allow us to rank in maps. This client approached me and they wanted to rank higher in the Google Maps. And so we set up this cloud stack procedure inside of YACSS that I'm going to show you. We're monitoring 4 keywords. So you can see one of the keywords started at position 3. As you can see, it ended at position 1. Then we have this guy that went really well from 20 to 1. Then we have this keyword from 20 to 20, so no movement. And then the last keyword from position 20 to average position 9.79. It was an interesting case because we started working with this client the 11th of July, and then I'm monitoring the organic rankings here. So started out at position 20, we saw a little bit of movement, 1939, then 1921, but still within the statistical randomness, I would say. And then we saw a little jump here up to 18.4, so slight movement, okay. And then the 31st of July, we jumped up to 16, and then the 21st of August up to position 1, as you can see. So this is interesting. We saw this in 2 keywords actually, that we started out at position 20, and then after 6 weeks, we saw this jump, and we didn't do anything else. We just built this cloud links and the Google properties that I'm going to show you. What we're seeing now when we're doing local SEO with cloud links, when we're doing local SEO with off-page SEO techniques, we used to be able to see movements within, I would say, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, something like that. For the other keywords, it actually did take these 5 or 6 weeks to see movements. But we had patience and we waited, and so this was the result. Obviously, needless to say, let me just show you here. This client is extremely happy and they're working in the financial niche. So it's not easy keywords. It's profitable to be able to rank high in Google Maps. What I am going to show you now is actually also available to teach. I'm teaching this in my Local Linkbuilding 2025 course. It costs $199. I'm teaching all of these lessons. You can visit my web shop at jespernissenseo.com and just check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below to this course here. So let me take you through the process. So overall, let me first describe what it is that we're doing. The foundation of this local SEO method is driving directions and Google properties and cloud stacks. So first, we create a batch of driving directions to the Google Business Profile. Then we create a series of Google properties, like Google site and Blogger site, stuff like that. And then we create a cloud stack, so these static HTML pages that YACSS produce. And then we embed all of these properties inside of the cloud stack. So if you don't know what a driving direction is, then just let me show you what it is. So I have found my own Google Business Profile, Jesper Nissen, and this is the address in the Google Maps. So you can see here that it says, means driving directions. It says rutevejledning because it's Danish, of course. So if I click this guy here, I can actually a starting point that is web. So there's something called, let's take this guy here. Fjelds Web Design CMS, another place here in Aalborg. So you can see this is the starting point up here, and this is the end point that is Jesper Nissen, so my Google Business Profile. So if I copy this link and insert it in a new tab, this is what this link looks like. So when I enter it like this, you can see it actually resolves. So it says Fields Web Design. That's the starting point, and the Jesper Nissen, that's the end point. And we have the starting address and we have the end address. So that's the driving direction. So when you grab this URL here, oops, let me show you how it looks like. So when you grab this URL and insert it into any website, this can become a clickable link. And this URL, this is what you share in various Google properties and in the cloud links. Inside of YACSS, I am clicking on this local SEO module here. Now I have opened this local SEO project builder. Let me just make a project and call Jesper test. So now I will find my company, Jesper Nissen. No, that's not the correct one. This is the correct one, of course. So you can see here that in the right side we have this map of Aalborg, where I live, and this red arrow is, or this red pointer is where my GBP is located. And this blue circle shows us that the radius of this circle is 6 kilometers. The blue circle denotes the starting points of all the driving directions that I'm creating. So you can see here, I am saying that I want 50 driving directions. And then I can then select if I want walking driving direction, driving, bicycling, transit, and then it selects it randomly. So what I'm doing is I am creating this project, click create down here, and then I'm uploading this project to the Google Drive. What this means is that YACSS will create a set of 50 driving directions. Let me actually just show you. If I want to rank for SEO agency, for example, and this is my website, I'll now produce the AI content. So I want to rank for SEO agency, and this is my website. So now YACSS is scraping all of the content on jespernissenseo.com website, and it's producing an AI produced article on the foundation of this content, and then it's inserting it in Spintax in this field here. Let's just click pause. Now you can see that it created this article here, this article in Spintax. So you can see these, we're actually using this article in a Spintax version and uploading it to the Google My Maps. So I have said that I want 50 driving directions. So we will actually create 50 versions of this article. And then each of these articles has one driving direction. It's connected to it in the Google My Maps. Let's just produce some keywords also. So you can see all of these keywords are keywords that we're going to incorporate into this local SEO project. Now that the project is done, I can click on this guy here and download the URLs, and we can see how the driving directions look like. So this is very interesting because we can see that all of the ranking keywords that we might want to rank for is actually incorporated into the URLs. If I click enter like this, you can see that this is one driving direction, this is one more, and so on and so forth. So now what we can do, we can, for example, upload it to Google Drive, to Blogger, to WordPress website, to Tumblr if I have that. So all of these driving directions can then be shared across all sorts of websites. And for example, let me just upload it to Blogger. Hold on. So I've selected my account, and this is the blog, and this is the title of the post. So I click create post. To Blogger, I'm just going to show you this as an example. I'm not going to show you all of the other. That's a little bit boring. Let's see what it looks like. The blogspot domain here, blogspot.com. This is also generated, so we have some text here, and then we have the date, and then we have the driving directions, and all of these guys down here. And these are clickable links. So what's interesting about the blogspot domain is actually that they are ranking extremely well. So I don't know if you've tried Blogspot recently. I wouldn't characterize the Blogspot domain as a parasite SEO property, because the way that I define parasite SEO properties is that they rank extremely high. The Blogspot domain doesn't rank extremely high, but it does index fast, and it also ranks. It might not rank on page 1, but it will rank. So this is extremely interesting, but that's what it looks like. So that's what we do. We upload to Google Drive. It creates the Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google slides, and all of these properties. So these are all high authority, high domain authority Google properties. They will index, and they might actually also rank. So it's interesting. So when I'm creating a local SEO project, in the case of this project that I just showed you, we have 30 keywords that I'm including in this project as supporting keywords from the main keyword. So what I'm actually seeing is that sometimes these Google properties, like typically either the Google Docs or the Google Sheets, they might actually rank. Might not, perhaps not on page 1, but they will rank on page 2, so just below page 1. So when you're searching for these long tail keywords, you might actually see these Google properties ranking on page 2. So it's kind of like a parasite SEO play. So imagine if you have the artifact from Claude, the Quen pages that I showed you in previous videos. Now you have these Google properties. So, and the Blogspot property. So all of these properties can, first of all, they will give you links to your Google business profile so that the profile rankings will improve. But what I'm also seeing is that the organic rankings also improve. So what I just showed you in the beginning of the video was that the Google Maps properties goes up. That's what you just saw. But what I didn't show you is that also the organic rankings also go up. Perhaps not as much as what I just showed you in the Google Maps, but they do improve, especially with all these links. And just to repeat myself, if you want to learn my process, I'm sharing it in this course, the Local Link Building 2025. Included in this course is 1 month free trial to YACSS, and actually also 1 month free trial to Schema Writer. So just reach out to me if you decide to go ahead and purchase this guy here, and I'll give you coupons for YACSS and Schema Writer. So that's it from today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.